Hey, so did you know that the LEGO Optimus comes with a bunch of undocumented features? No photos shows the Matrix being held in his hand. None of them show how his backpack can fit on the bed of the truck. There are modifications so easy to do, I think they're intended. Like, you can swap these pieces if you prefer the arrows being further up his arm. Or how you can make the axe look more like it actually does by giving up 2 studs a clutch. And this thing is aggressively friendly. The orientation of the thumbs, the side flaps, and the head can be wrong and the transformation would still work. By the way, you don't have to flip this pin down if you want to put the axe in. And don't tell anyone I said this, but you don't have to take the hand off at all. And this is on top of a transformation. There's some really cool stuff packed into this deceptively simple looking toy. Anyways, I gave all of that up to make this. This is IDW Optimus. There are other IDW Optimuses, but this is the IDW Optimus. It was designed by Figueroa, and before Bumblebee Optimus, this was the G1 movie hybrid design. And now it's been made in LEGO by me, using the official Optimus set. I use a version of the half official one as reference. All photos of this thing have it in a permanent hip thrust, so I gave mine one as well. Partly because it has the exact same forward lean that the official Optimus does for the exact same reason. He doesn't transform, obviously, but he ends up taller and wider than the official Prime. Being stretched so thin does introduce some jank. You can see the literal corners cut when you look at him from the back. It shouldn't be too difficult to fill this out with parts from outside the set. And if you're going to bring in other parts anyway, I have one suggestion. Swap out his eyes with a couple of quarter round tiles. This way you can move his eyes out a little bit, and it makes a huge difference to how he looks. Alright, let's talk jank. The shoulders don't like to be grabbed anywhere except where they're specifically attached. I recommend moving the arm. The shoulders will naturally get out of the way. This panel also likes to come off a lot. Apart from that, the rest of him, it's pretty solid. He has about the same articulation as official Optimus. The arm joints are still too weak for the gun, but they have slightly more range, and I added a waist swivel. I'd still recommend displaying him in a neutral stance, but as long as you're careful with the shoulders, it should be able to pull off some pretty cool poses. That's about it. Instructions are in the descriptions and on screen in a bit. Follow me on Instagram, and hey, if you already bought 2 Optimuses, might as well give this a try. It's LEGO, you can always turn it back into the original afterwards. Alright, stay safe internet.